High above a remote pine forest, a hidden camera watched a nest that appeared completely ordinary.
Inside it, a female great horned owl guarded her eggs, rarely leaving them exposed to the cold. Her mate had not appeared for several days, forcing her to remain watchful, hungry, and almost constantly alone.
Then, shortly after sunrise, a mature bald eagle descended through the trees and turned directly toward the occupied nest. The owl lowered her body over the eggs as the eagle landed heavily. She spread her wings, raised her feathers, and warned him not to move any closer. But the eagle did something unexpected. He stopped, turned his head away, and maintained his distance. For nearly a minute, neither bird advanced. The forest continued moving quietly around them. Then, without approaching the owl or her eggs, the eagle opened his wings and disappeared. The owl remained alert long after he left, watching the direction in which he had vanished. At almost the same time the following morning, the camera recorded the eagle returning.
This time, he carried a freshly caught fish securely in his talons.
He did not enter the center. Instead, he moved along the branch and stopped beyond her reach. The eagle placed the fish on the outer rim. He immediately stepped away. Once again, he departed without touching the owl, the nest, or any of the eggs. For several minutes, she refused to move. Only when the forest became quiet did she investigate.
Still watching the sky, the hungry owl finally pulled the fish toward the safety of the nest.
The next day, the eagle returned, carrying another small fish, repeating almost the same careful routine. The owl remained wary, but this time she did not spread her wings or strike a warning pose. Over the following days, the camera captured the same pattern: arrival, food, distance, and departure. Even during a cold spring rain, the eagle appeared briefly at the nest with another offering. On one visit, instead of leaving immediately, he remained on a nearby branch and watched the valley.
Neither bird approached the other. For 10 quiet minutes, both simply watched the forest.
A red fox moved beneath the tree, briefly drawing the attention of both birds toward the forest floor.
The eagle gave a short call, lifted from the branch, and circled once above the trees. After the fox disappeared, the owl settled over her eggs again, while the eagle flew beyond the ridge. Then the visits suddenly stopped. One morning passed, followed by another, with no sign of the eagle.
Whenever wings sounded beyond the trees, the owl raised her head, but the familiar visitor did not appear. He carried no fish. He simply remained beyond the nest, quiet and watchful in the fading light. As darkness approached, the eagle looked across the forest, opened his wings, and left for the final time. As darkness approached, the eagle looked across the forest, opened his wings, and left for the final time.